the former president. And I went out of my way. I looked for him. I went and saw him first in Ichaweri. I also came and saw him in his office here. And I talked to him to persuade him that, look, as a former head of state, the only one living now, please help us to, forge, a new, vision for the country. But he was reluctant, and he said he wasn't sure he wanted to do that. Well, those are choices people make. So, of course, he chose to do what he's doing, organizing the opposition and sponsoring them. And even in your own, assessment, these people in the opposition, do they look that they have any idea of where they are going? In your estimation, can you explain how people who are supposed to be intelligent have no plan? They have no vision. They have no agenda. If you ask this one, he says, oh, I want to abolish Shah. Do you have an alternative? They cannot tell you. Another one there is saying, we want to abolish housing. We want these houses to be broken down, or maybe, I don't know, done what. Do you have an alternative? What about the Constitution? The Constitution talks about housing. What about that?
Yep.
Another one here, you listen to another one. Is the only argument he has against housing is that chicken, I don't know, cannot climb the stairs. Now, let me ask you. Looking at those people, do they look like don't they look sponsored? Don't they look hired? Don't they look like stooges of somebody and they are, puppets? Because how do you explain people who are supposed to be reasonable, intelligent, lawyers, they've all of a sudden, they cannot even, the kind of reasoning. I had one of them when he was asked about, he said, my first is to come and abolish Shah. Why? Oh, the cost of dying has gone up. Really? Yeah, I mean, this is...
You're not